So I don't want this video to be extra long, so let's get into it. So obviously, you guys, I cut my locks, and it's really not that deep. People think it's deep, and it's not. Why did I cut my locks? I cut my locks because if you really know me, you know that I've been wanting to cut my locks. Yeah, I was just waiting for the right time. In a perfect world, I said when I turn 40 and I have a 17-year-old son, I was gonna cut my locks, assuming that I would have a 17-year-old son by the time I was 40. Anyways, I'm only 27. That's way too long. So I didn't want to wait anymore. I cut my sides. That was it for me. I'm trying to tell y'all, God did something new with my confidence, okay? Like, I'm talking about self-esteem through the roof. Now I'm just in a place where I realize I don't need long hair to be beautiful or feel beautiful. Like, I'm a woman, period. Like, I'm not gonna look like no little boy because I'm a woman and I look like a woman. You know what I'm saying? So when I shaved my sides, I was like, I wanted to cut the rest of my hair off then. I was very close to telling her just cut them all off. I was just really shocked with the confidence that I had when I walked out of that salon. I was really shocked at how beautiful I felt. And to me, it was just like a challenge. It was like I was breaking societal views and perspectives of what beauty is on a woman. Like, you gotta have long hair, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And I was like, no, like, I really don't. Like, my sides are shaved and I'm still bad. So what are we talking about? I've been fighting off the urge to cut the rest of the locks off. I feel like God has a new confidence for me, and I was ready to step into it when I shaved them sides, y'all. But I knew that there was an even higher level of confidence, and I really just wanted to step into it. And I'm trying to tell you, sis, I waited as long as I could, but it's just like, what am I waiting for? Literally cut my hair last night on a whim. My kids have a lot to do with it. I want to try to impact them and respond to them differently than I have. So with all that being said, that's just kind of like a whole new administrator to them. So today's the first day of school, and I was like, you know what? I've been holding off trying to cut my locks. I really want to cut my locks. And I also want to step into that building tomorrow and just be that new person for my kids. Like, I don't want to be that same person that they viewed last year as like the bad person, like you only come to me for bad things. I just wanted to wash all that away, and I wanted to come in today and just be new and be fresh and just give them a new Miss Battle. And I really just felt like I had to cut my locks to step into that new person for my kids. But also, I was just ready to step over into that new confidence, y'all, to keep it a buck. I knew there was a confidence waiting for me. Why am I waiting to salvage my locks for what? Like, no, let's just cut them. I don't care. It's not that deep. There was a confidence waiting for me, and I was ready to go. So did I keep my locks? No, I did not keep my locks, guys. Now, one of my coworkers put me on a game this morning. She told me, you know, like, hey, you could have kept your locks because you could have donated them to cancer patients. Didn't think about that at all. However, I personally would never want to donate my locks because they're dirty. Like, guys, dreadlocks are filthy. So I saved one so we can investigate it together. Like, dreadlocks are very filthy. Like, they're filled with lint. Like, you literally are sitting with a bunch of lint and dirt on your body. And you gotta not think about it because you'll cut all your locks today because it's really disgusting. But naturally, they just accumulate a lot of lint. However, I was very, very shocked that when I cut my locks, my scalp was very clean. There was like no, you know how when people cut their locks and they like got like the part where they cut, it's like all that lint and stuff. I did not have that at all. My hair was so fresh and so clean. My hair, literally, when I cut the ends of my hair, they look like this end. Like, there was no dirt to be found. When I split this apart, it really just ripped. I was like, wow, they were so fragile. So I don't know if y'all can see this. Probably not really. Can't really see it. Yeah, you can, yeah, kind of. But that's like lint and dirt. If you can see, you don't know. But I was just really shocked at the integrity of them. They were really good at the root. I definitely have been wanting a pixie cut for a while, so we're definitely gonna rock this. I'm gonna go get it professionally cut this weekend, hopefully. I did this cut and I like it. I'm like, okay, so but yeah, last time y'all come in here, butchered ghetto doll. So I'm so happy with these results because it is a lot more for what I'm going for as opposed to what I did a few years ago. I do actually plan on definitely 1000% doing another set of locks. That's also why I did not keep my locks, because locks are just dirty. And I did not hate this set because I had locks and I always wanted locks, and I was able to try locks and they were great and they were fun and I love them and they were so long. But I learned a lot along the way, and I learned there are different types of locks and width and length and all types of stuff. So I definitely, when I'm over this and I'm ready to grow this back out, I will definitely be starting a new set of locks. I 1000% want micro locks for sure. In a perfect world, I will want sister locks, but I do not have sister lock money. So I'm just gonna start me a set of micro locks. I want them fuller. I just am so excited to start that set. Time, like the seasons and times of things. In the Bible, it says there's a time for everything. And I've been like really reading like time for this, time for that, time for this, time for that. You guys, it was time to cut my locks. It was just time for me to step over into that new confidence. Like, it wasn't no nothing. It wasn't like, I promise y'all it's not that deep. For me, it really just is about the security and confidence and self-esteem that God is blessing me with, period. And I was just so ready. I felt God blessed me with a new confidence. I'm like, Lord, I never knew I was this beautiful. Literally, I'm talking about physically. I ain't talking about no soul stuff. Literally, physically, I never knew I was this beautiful. And those little shave sides were a little teaser. But I was ready to fully embrace and be like, sis, you do not need long hair to be beautiful. And I don't. And I am bad to the bone. Like, what? I can sleep comfortably not having to flip locks over in my bonnet, but they were never heavy. Those are pretty much all the questions I got today. If you got more, just ask me. I'm just trying to shift over into God who's calling me to be. Period. Like, that's just it. I gotta stop saying period. I'm not 16. Oh my gosh. I'm done because it's too much. I will talk to y'all later.